Bismillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we are talking about graphing linear function. So, to start, what is the meaning of linear function or linear equation? Linear function or linear equation. What do you know about that? Just you can ask me. You can give me the answer.
A linear equation is basically it forms a line when it's graphed, as it said over there.
Okay, it's forming a line.
But it can be in the form mx plus b.
Mx plus y equals mx plus b. Yes. Okay, so the linear equation, this part is important because that's the first one of the main topics in ACT. So the linear equation or linear function is the equation of the first degree. Equation of the first degree. What is the meaning of equation of the first degree? It's mean x and y, both of them raised to power 1. And it's represented graphically by a straight line. We have many forms to write the equation. The first form that we have, which defined by the standard form. The first form that we have, which is the standard form. What is the standard form? The standard form written in the form of ax plus py equals c. Ax plus py equals c. But we have some conditions for this one. As we said now, the form that we have, which is ax plus by equals c. The first condition that we have, which is a, must be greater than or equals to 0. It must be greater than or equals to 0. We can't write a as a negative number. We can't write a as a negative number. The second, a and b not equals to 0 at the same time. A could be equal 0 and b could be equal 0, but a and b are not equal to 0 at the same time. So again, for this one, the standard form written in the form of ax plus by equals c, where a must be greater than or equal to 0. A must be a positive or 0. A and b not equal to 0 at the same time. The third point, that the common factor between a and b and c is equals to 1. The highest common factor between them is equals to 1. And a, b, and c, all of them are belongs to z. You know what is the meaning of z? Z. You know what is the meaning of the set z?
X, Y, Z?
No. Set of numbers. Z. What's z? What are the set of numbers that you know?
Real numbers, like that?
Sorry?
Do you mean like real numbers?
Yes, yes. What are the set of numbers that you know?
Real numbers, integers, whole numbers.
Real numbers.
Start from the smallest set. What is the smallest set?
Natural numbers.
Now, what is the meaning of natural numbers?
Any number bigger than 0.
So start from 1.5 is natural number.
And it's whole number. So
like the number that we use for counting. The number that we use for counting. So when I ask you to count anything, you just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So the number that you use for counting defined by the natural number. After that, after the natural number, we have a new set which is defined by
whole numbers.
Whole number. The whole number is the first set which is bigger than the natural number. What are the whole numbers? Just we revise.
Set of numbers that start from 0.
Whole number.
The whole number starts from 0. So the only difference between the natural and the whole number, that is the natural number starts from 1, but the whole number starts from 0. So that is the only difference between them. After that, what is the next set?
0.
Sorry?
Real numbers.
Not real number, no.
Integers.
Integers. What is the meaning of the integer numbers?
Rational.
Integer numbers. What is the meaning of integer numbers?
It's any number that has a value.
No.
So any whole numbers. So it could be negative or
any numbers that are positive or negative.
The integer number could be positive numbers negative numbers, and 0, because 0 is not positive and not negative. After that, we have a new set, which is rational
Negative.
number. The rational number, which is any number can be written as a
Rational and
fraction.
irrational number.
Rational number, any number can be written as a fraction. But the irrational, any number cannot be written as a fraction. If you combine the rational and the irrational together, you will have a new set, which is a real number. So Z, which is the integer number, So A and B and C is not decimal, not a fraction. A, B, and C is not decimal and not a fraction. So we need to determine whether each equation is a linear or not. So if that's linear, we need to write it as a standard
Sir,
form.
please can you repeat that again?
Sorry?
Can you repeat that again?
Which one?
The example, because I didn't understand.
Which example? I didn't explain anything yet. I just say that we have a rational number. I didn't say anything. Sorry.
The difference between the integers and the normal numbers.
The natural number, which is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The integer number, which is negative, positive, and 0. That's all. By the way, that's not our lesson today. That was in grade 7 and grade 8. I just revise it. That's not our lesson today. The natural, the integer, the whole numbers, all of that's not our lesson. That's in grade 8. Even if you open the book, you will not find it. Just I'm revising the points. So the question that we have, we need to determine whether each equation is a linear. Please, if you are not using the mic, close your mic. If there is any noise beside you, please close your mic. Ala Beth, I'm switching the mic for all because of you, Ali. Now the question that we have, we need to determine whether each equation is a linear or not. If that's linear equation, we need to write it in a standard form. So if you know the answer, please raise your hand. If you know the answer, please raise your hand and I will open the mic to you. We need the first one. Is linear or not linear? Number 1 is linear or not linear equation. Please raise your hand. Okay. Tijan, what is the answer?
I think it's linear because
okay, how we know that's linear? How we know that's linear or not?
So 3x is going to be positive when it's
leave the positive and negative.
Positive,
how we know that's
not 0?
Just 1 minute. That's what you're saying now
It's
about
echoing.
the standard. Leave now the standard form. My question is, how you know that this relation is linear or not linear? If you remember when I give you the definition of the linear, I said linear is the equation of the first degree. What is the meaning of first degree? What is the meaning of first degree?
I can't hear myself.
You can't hear me? Mustafa?
Yes, so we switched the 3x.
My question again, yeah, listen please. My question is, if this relation is a linear or not linear? This equation is linear or not linear?
It is linear.
How you know that's linear?
Because we can write it in standard form.
Any equation can be written in standard form. Standard form, by the way, that's form. You can write linear, quadratic, cubic function in a standard form. What is the meaning of linear? What is the meaning of linear? My question, what is the meaning of linear? That's my question. To go step by step, please.
We can present in a line.
That's one of the points. We can present on line. But before graphing, There is no graph now. Is this right? Can you find a graph?
Yes.
Can you find a graph here?
Mm,
So when I ask you this
No,
relation
no,
is of the linear, you said yes, it's linear. How you know that's linear? When
Because-
there is no graph.
because we can write it in standard form.
A standard form again. Standard
Because
form.
we can write it as ax plus by equals c.
Type. Just wait for this one. Farhan. Farhan. Yes,
Sorry,
Farhan.
Mr.
Sorry.
You can make a table of values from 1
Without making a
to
table.
3.
Without making a table. Without making a table for this one. Linear. Again, linear. Again, at this point. Please focus for this part. What is the meaning of linear? Linear is the equation of the first degree. Linear is the equation of the first degree. Linear is the equation of the first degree. That is the first part of the definition. Linear equation, linear is equation of first degree. What is the meaning of first degree? It means x and y, both of them to the power 1. Just look at x and y, both of them to the power 1, and not all of them to combine together, not x and y, not multiply together. خلاص? So look at y now. Y here raised to the power 1, and x raised to the power 1. If x and y at the same equation, look at each term. The degree of the first term here is 1, because y raised to the power 1. And now there is no x and y, so it will be 0 degree. Now we have x here also to the power 1. So all of the variables that we have now, the degree of the equation of the first degree. It means this equation is linear. How we know that? Because x and y raised to the power 1. That's linear. Linear is the equation of the first degree. Then if you represent it graphically, you will find that it will be straight line. So this one is a linear. So the second part, write the equation in standard form. What is the standard form of the linear? Because we have a standard form for the quadratic. We have a standard form for the cubic function. For each function, for each equation, there is a standard form. What is the standard form for the linear? The standard form of the linear, which is ax plus by equals c, where a must be positive number. A must be 0 or positive number. The common factor between a, b, and c is equals to 1. A, b, and c are integer number. We can't write a, b, and c as a fraction or as a decimal. So how we can write this one? We need to write x and y, both of them together, and the constant at the right hand side. So just shifting 3x to the other side. It was negative, so it will be positive. So now the standard form will be 3x. Y now is positive, so it will be plus y equals 4. And that is the standard form for this equation. Any problem for this one? If you have any problem for question number 1, please raise your hand. What is the problem, Faris?
Sir, please could you repeat it?
Again, what is the meaning? I repeat which part? Don't say repeat and leave me. Which part that you want me to repeat?
Please can you repeat question 1? I don't get it.
What is the problem in question number 1? The question number 1 determine whether the relation is linear or not linear. What is the meaning of linear?
Linear is an equation of first degree.
What is the meaning of the first degree?
I don't know.
La ilaha illallah. It means that you are not looking to the screen. If you look at the screen, I write here. X and y raised to the power 1.
Okay.
X and y to the power 1. There is no power here. It's mean x and y. X to the power 1. Y here also to the power 1 because there is no power. So that's linear. Step number 2, we need to write in a standard form. What is the standard form? That is the standard form. What is the condition for the standard form? That is the 4 conditions for the standard form. You have to memorize these 4 conditions. A must be greater than 0. There is no relation now. There is, for this point, not for understanding. That's, you have to memorize this one. When I ask you, what's your name? You just give me the name without understanding. This point 4, you have to memorize it. A is greater than or equal to 0. A and B not equal to 0 at the same time. It must be that for the linear equation, you must have X or Y or both of them. X or Y or both of them. Plus A and B and C, the highest common factor between them is equals to 1. A and B and C are integer number, not a fraction, not decimal. So who can solve with me question number 3? Question number 3. Who can solve question number 3? Farhan.
Can you hear me well, mister?
Question number 3. This relation is linear or not? That's my question number 1. Linear or not linear? Huh?
This is not linear.
Not linear? Why not linear? What is the reason this one is not linear? If you close your mic, you will not be able to open it. Please leave it open until we finish. You can use the handset instead of.
Because the X value here is 0.
You are sitting beside
and
the
if you graph it.
Farhan. You are sitting beside the AC.
You can, it's non-linear because the X value here is 0.
We said that X could be equal 0. If you go back to A and B not equal to 0 at the same time. If you listen to me, I said you can find X only. You can find Y only. You can find X and Y at the same time. So A and B not equal to 0 at the same time. If A equals 0, which is the coefficient of X, B is not equal to 0. If B equals 0, then A is not equal to 0. You can find only X. You can find only Y. You can find X and Y at the same equation. So why this one is not linear? I unmute you, Farhan. Farhan is not here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why this one is not linear? For the reason that you say there is no X, I said it's not important to be an X. It could be X or Y or both of them.
Okay, then it should be linear.
Why linear?
Since our X value is 0, so there's no X value.
Leave X
there's
now.
only
Leave X.
Okay.
What is the meaning of linear?
Linear equation here means that it's an equation that forms a straight line.
Wallahi, I leave the second part forming a straight line at the second part. There is no graph. Leave the graph. What is the meaning of linear function? Linear equation.
And there's an equation of first degree.
That's what I need. Y here is of the first degree.
Yeah, y is the first degree.
This equation is on the first degree.
Yeah.
So it will be linear. Khalas. That's my question. Linear or not linear? First degree or not for the first degree? So it will be linear.
Okay.
So because it's linear now, I need to write the standard form of the linear function. What is the standard form? Ya Farhan, don't close your mic, Ya Farhan, please, until we finish. I said I don't know, then close your mic. Khalas?
Okay.
We didn't finish.
Okay, so when it's say,
what is the
it's already in standard form. It's already in standard form.
What is the standard form? Please, when I ask you a question, please give me the answer for my question. I have a problem with this point, Yani. When I ask you a question, what's your name? Don't say grade 9.
Okay.
What is the standard form?
The standard form is basically when you write the x and the y value, like ax plus by equals c.
That's the answer. That's the answer. Khalas? Just wait.
Okay.
What is the standard form? Ax plus by
equals c.
It means I need x and y to be in one side. If there is x and y, if there is only x, leave x at one side and the other on the right side. If there is only y, leave y and put the other on the right hand side. Or the constant on the right hand side. Okay? That's the first one. Okay. Now we have only y. So what is the condition for for the standard form? A is greater than or equal 0. The first condition that we have now. A is positive or 0.
Yeah.
The
And
second condition. What is the second condition?
B is
A and B not equal to 0 at the same time. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the third condition that we have. What is the third condition? The common factor. A and B and C must be integer number. Is A and B and C are integer number?
No.
No.
B is not. Yeah.
How you make this one as an integer number?
By multiplying it.
Yes, by
if you
multiply both sides of the equation by
3.
3. So if you multiply it by 3, what is the answer now?
1. Well, y equal negative 1.
No.
No. Wait. Y equal negative 3. Sorry.
Yes. The common factor between 1 and the negative 3 is equals to 1. خلاص.
Okay.
You understand it now? If you go back to the definition, again for this one, when I ask you, please, the definition is important. The steps is important for this one. The concept is important. To know how to solve, you have to memorize the concept. Memorizing the concept, there is a difference between memorizing the concept and how to solve. How to solve is my problem. Memorizing the concept, that's your problem. خلاص?
Okay.
So who can solve with me question number 2? Question number 2. Question number 2. We need another one. Question number 2. Okay, Tijan, can you solve with me question number 2?
I'll try. So
even if the answer is right or wrong, no problem for me.
Okay. So first degree, so that's true. There's no to the power
Just one
2.
step by step. If this one is linear or not linear?
Linear.
How you know that's linear?
Okay. So it's equal to the first degree, so power 1.
To know if that's linear or not linear, just find each term. Each term, to find the degree of the term, just look at the variable. Then add all of the variable together. Add all of the power together. So for the first one, what is the power here that we have?
1.
Okay.
Power 1.
So this one, the first term here of the first degree. The second one?
To the power 1.
No, x power 1 and y power 1. So the degree now for this one will be 2.
Oh.
You remember the degree of the expression? The degree for the expression. The degree for the expression.
So it should
You remember this one?
Power 1. So it is not linear.
It's not linear. What is the degree for this one?
It's power 1.
No. Degree, just we're looking to the variable. Is there any variable here?
No variable.
No variable. So it will be no variable. It means to the power 0.
No variable means no
power 0.
To the power 0.
Power 0. Okay. So this term in 0 degree. So what is the highest power that we have?
To the second power.
Second power. So it means this one is not linear.
Not linear.
Why it's not linear?
Right. Okay.
Because of the second degree.
Second degree.
And we said that the linear is an equation of the first degree. So just the concept. If you know the concept, you can solve. You understand it now?
Yeah.
Because that's not linear, so I will not write in a standard form of the linear. Plus? Okay. Who can solve with me question number 4? Question number 4. Question number 4. Abu Ghander?
Yes, so number 4, y is equal to x squared minus 4. So it's not linear because
Why
one of
not
the things
linear?
we need is it must be from the first degree. However,
yes, that is the
x
point.
raised
Now
the
y
second
to the
degree.
power 1. But x here to the power 2. It means the degree for this expression of the second degree. So it's not linear. Any problem? If you didn't understand, I will put all of the hands down now. I will put all of the hands down. If you didn't understand this part, please raise your hand. If you didn't understand this part, please raise your hand. Okay. Which part that you didn't understand, Arok?
I don't understand the part where you're saying like first degree or second degree.
Okay.
I don't know what basis are you saying.
Okay, I will explain this part. We can open a new page. Can you see the screen now, the black one?
Yeah.
Okay. At the first, we have algebraic term and algebraic expression. You know the difference between the term and the algebraic, the term and the expression?
Expression is like term is like you mean the word for?
No, the algebraic term is the product of two or more factors, the product of the numerical factor and algebraic factor. It could be one number or variable or a product of a number and a variable. Number or variable or number and variable. So suppose that we have here 4. That's defined by one term. That's defined by a term. What is the degree of this term? Is there any value? Leave now the degree. We can say that 4 is algebraic term. X is algebraic term. 4x is algebraic term. 4xy is algebraic term. 5x power 2y is algebraic term. All of that. How we can shift from algebraic term to the algebraic expression? When I just add or subtract to one or more term.
Okay.
Algebraic term is a part of the algebraic expression.
Correct.
So when I say 4, only 4, that's defined by algebraic term and the algebraic expression. This one is algebraic expression formed from only one term. But when I say 3x plus 4 is algebraic expression formed from two terms.
Two terms.
When I say 3x power 2 plus 5x minus 3, that's formed from three terms. Okay? Any problem now for the, you know the difference between the term and the expression?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a degree of the term and degree of the expression. At the first, I will discuss about the degree of the term. If you understand the degree of the term, you will understand the degree of the expression. So what is the problem of the degree of the term? The degree of the term, all what we have to do, just we add the power of the variable. The power of the variable. So for the first one, is there any variable here?
No.
There is. What is this variable? It's x to the power 0. Because any number raised to the power 0, you understand it? Anything raised to the power 0 equals 1.
Correct.
When I say 4 times 1, it's equals 4. It's still the same without any change.
Yeah.
So it said that if you find any number, it's mean this one of 0 degree. Why 0? Because we say that it will be multiplied by x to the power 0.
Okay.
Because we say the algebraic expression is the product of a numerical value and the algebraic value.
Okay.
Number times variable times symbol times x times variable. You understand it? Okay.
Yeah.
So for the second one, what is the degree of this one? Just look at the power. What is the degree of this one?
0.
No. When I just write 4, what is the meaning of 4? It's mean 4 to the power 1.
Correct.
Is that right? When I say x, it's mean x to the power 1. But we didn't write 1.
Correct,
if I didn't write anything, it's mean to the power 1. But if there is no x, it's mean x to the power 0. You understand it?
I understand.
So what is the power now? It's of this 1. So it's mean
x.
this one of the first degree. What is the degree for this one?
Degree of 4.
Yes, leave 4. Don't look at the number. Just look at the variable. Whatever the number that we have here, that's defined by the coefficient, not power. That's coefficient. Leave the coefficient. Alas, just look at the power. What is the power that we have now? We have power 1. So it will be of the first degree. Any problem now?
No.
What is the power here? What is the degree for this term?
1.
No. How many variables that we have?
Oh, it's 2.
So we have 1 and 1. So for the term, just count count the variable and add its powers.
Okay.
Leave the number and just look at the power for the
So
variable.
if there is x, so for example, if there's only x, so it's
only x,
it's
it will be 1.
It's always
Why?
power 1.
Why? It's mean we have another one, but that's of them, of all of them combined together as a multiplication. They multiply together. Okay. Okay.
So what if there's only y? So
this one is of the second degree. What's your question?
Yeah. So, but what if there's only y? So it's still first degree, right?
Y,
Yeah, like
Z, O, A.
It doesn't matter. So if there is 2,
whatever
like,
the variable that you have.
Okay, so it depends on whatever the variable is.
Yes.
So
What is the degree for this one?
So this one maybe.
Right or wrong, no problem.
So it's x squared, right? So
x squared. So we have 2. What is the power here?
1. So
1. So it will be of third degree. Any problem now? Any problem
so
for
the
this
a linear equation is of the first degree.
Of the first degree.
Only.
That's only the first degree for what? For the expression. Until now, I didn't say what is the degree for the expression. That's all what I'm explaining now. The degree of the term.
Okay.
Degree of the term. The degree of the term is, what is the meaning of the degree of the term? The sum of the power of the variable. So the degree of the term, degree of the term is sum of the power
variables
on the variable.
Okay.
Not on the number. The number is as a coefficient. This 4 is called the coefficient.
Coefficient, yeah.
Any problem for this one?
No.
Now, what is the degree of the algebraic expression? The algebraic term, we just add all of the power. But for the algebraic expression, just find the power of each, the degree of each term. How many terms that we have for the first one?
1.
What is the degree of this term?
1. Wait. This is 0, right?
0. So the degree of this expression of 0 degree.
Okay.
What is the degree for this term?
1.
What is the degree of this term?
0. So 1.
Why 1? The highest
just a 0,
power.
so totally 1. So totally.
No.
Oh,
the
1
highest
times
power
0.
For, the highest power for each term.
Okay.
The highest one. What is the highest? 1 or 0? How many terms that we have? We have 2. 1, 0, and 1. 1 equals 1. The first degree and 0 degree. What is the highest one?
1.
So it will be of the first degree.
First degree, okay. So it doesn't matter. So you should take the highest one.
The highest one for the algebraic expression.
Algebraic expression, okay.
Okay. What is the degree for this one? Suppose this one
is that square?
That's 3.
That's 3. Okay, that's cube. So 3.
Okay. With this one?
1.
This one?
0.
So the degree for this expression is?
Third.
You understand now what is the difference between the term and the expression?
Correct. Yeah.
Any problem now for the degree? Because this part is important. Wallahi, this part is important.
Okay, so it doesn't matter how much ever you have. So you should, for a degree, you have to always take the highest numeric, the value.
Yes, for each term. Suppose that I have it. Yes, suppose that
so
we
you
have
compare everything, and then in the end, you determine
5 to the power 3 and z plus 7xy power 5 z power 4 and minus 3x power 5 y power 2 plus 9xyz. What is the degree for this expression? That's all of that as an expression. It's formed from how many terms? This one, how many? This one,
so
that's one expression.
4 terms.
That's 4 terms. That's the first, second, third, and the fourth. That's 4 terms now. Okay.
4 terms,
what is the degree of this expression? How we can find the degree with this expression? Just go back to each term.
Okay.
What is the first term? What is the degree of the first term?
5 and 5.
No.
Wait. Wait, 5 is the highest, right?
Leave the highest. How you find the degree? If I have expression 4 x power 5, y power
Oh,
3,
yeah.
z. What is the degree for this term?
It's third degree.
How third? How? What is the degree for the term?
Because
what is my question is what is the degree of the term? That's my question. Give me the answer for my question, please.
Okay, so there's x. So
what's your name?
Aruk.
Not grade 9. What's your name?
Aruk.
Okay, what is the meaning of the degree of the algebraic term? That's my question. There is no question here. What is the degree of the algebraic term?
9.
What is 9? What is the question? What is the question?
Because you're asking for a degree.
What is the
right?
question?
So,
what is the question? My question is, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of the degree of the algebraic term?
So the total, like, I don't know, like I know what you're saying, but I don't know how to express it in words.
Just say it with any way.
So the total number of like, so x plus y, the value of x plus y plus z.
The sum of the power on the variable. The sum of the power on the variable, or the exponent on the variable. Is that right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
what is the degree for the first one? Just go back to the definition.
Yeah, I understand.
The definition, you can solve it. Plus,
Okay,
so the first one,
5. So 4 is 0.
Leave variable. Leave the number.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just saying because
I don't know about. Don't say again 0 for the number.
Okay.
خلاص. When I just say plus 4 here, when I just say plus 4, say this term is 0. But 0 now is a coefficient, not term. 0 is a coefficient now.
Okay.
What is the degree of this one? Give me the answer, the final answer. Just calculate it and give me the final answer.
9. Because x is 5.
Because we have 5 plus 3 plus 1 equals 9. What is the degree of this one?
1 plus 5 plus 4.
1 plus 5 plus 4, which is?
10.
What is the degree of this one?
5 plus 2, which is 7.
What is the degree of this one?
1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3.
So what is the degree of this expression? All of this expression.
9 plus 10 plus 7.
What is the degree of the expression? There is no question. What is the meaning of the degree of the expression?
The total number of degrees.
Wallahi abadan. No. The degree of the expression, the highest power for the term. The highest power.
Oh, okay.
You understand now? There is difference between the term and the expression. It's 10.
10, yeah.
You understand it?
Yeah. Now I get
Any problem for this one?
No.
You know the difference between the expression and the term?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat that?
You know the difference between the algebraic term and the algebraic expression, and the degree of the algebraic term and the degree of the algebraic expression?
Yes.
Okay. Faris, what's the problem?
No, nothing. I just had my.
Okay. Okay. Mustafa, what is the problem? Mustafa, what is the problem? Just 1 minute to open the mic again. What's the problem?
Yes, I raised my hand because I didn't understand, but you explained, so I understood.
خلاص now?
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. Because this part is important. This part is important. Okay. What is the time now? Still 2 minutes, so we'll not be able to cover this one. So we'll continue, inshallah, this lesson tomorrow because now there is no enough time. You know that we have a quiz, not tomorrow. We will not continue tomorrow. The quiz will be grade 9. The quiz will be in Tuesday. There is a quiz on Tuesday. There is a quiz on Tuesday. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? There is a quiz on Tuesday. So I will open the mic now. If you have any question, you can ask. What's Ali?
Mister.
Just 1 minute. Ali?
Oh, mister.
Mister, is the quiz gonna be in class or are you gonna send it after class?
No, in the class.
Okay.
Because some of you complain about that. I give you after the class time.
Mr. Islam, are we going to revise the lesson again tomorrow? Because we didn't complete it. Like, are we going
We
to
didn't
go
start in the lesson. We just I'm revising the previous in grade 8. We didn't start. All of that, wallahi, in grade 8. Wallahi, all of that in grade 8. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakeel.
Mister, will you send it to our emails?
Which one?
Because we got grade 8 lesson for free.
We studied it. But
Sorry?
I thought that
Just 1
So
minute.
will you upload this?
One by
will
one.
you upload this?
Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Muhammad Abu Ghandar, what do you want? Because you want the. Huh?
I said I know we studied it, but I thought that it's with the new lesson.
This part, this part, it's from grade 8, but we need it in our lesson. So I explained this part. Hello?
Sure, when you will send the exam?
Exam will be in the session.
After the section?
Not after the school, at the school time.
Sir, is it a quiz or assignment?
The quiz, inshallah, will be on Tuesday.
On Classera or to our emails?
I will send it through the email when we are in the session.
The whole chapter 2, right?
Chapter 2 and chapter 1.
Chapter 1 as well? Okay.
Yes. Huh. Any other question? You can open your mic.
Yes, so Mr. We will do this. We'll continue this lesson on Thursday then.
Yes.
Because tomorrow we don't have class.
Yes, we'll continue this one. We didn't finish. We didn't start even. We didn't start. Only the thing that I'm starting. What is the meaning of linear? Only.
Sir, so this lesson is not gonna be in the quiz?
No, this one no. Okay. Do you have any other question?
So, when will this video be up?
So, this one?
When you.
Wallah, I will try to upload it today because the videos for the last week I didn't upload it because there is no. I finished it, but the problem is I didn't upload it. I will try to upload all of them today.
Okay.
Because this week there is a quiz, so I will upload. I will try to upload all of them today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mister?
Yes.
What lessons are coming
Chapter
in
1 and Chapter
quiz?
2. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Whole chapter 1 chapter 2?
Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Okay.
خلاص.
باي.
السلام عليكم.